I want to put together like a woman's group where it's kind of like I've lived life and I've experienced so much, and by the grace of God, I'm mature enough now to understand the lesson behind every test that He has allowed to come my way. And I'm still learning, and I'm still living. But the most important test of all is not repeating the same thing that got me into a situation that I didn't want to be in. And every so often, we allow the same thing to happen. And remember, that's the enemy's MO. He likes to keep you in circles, he likes to keep things going that is not good for you. So I was thinking about a lot of people really don't have people to talk to. A lot of people on the surface, they seem like they have it together, but in all actuality, they're hurting. They're tired. They want to give up. Those who are doing it the correct way, because you have so many people who are compromising the gospel right now, and they're doing worldliness. I can't tell the difference. And the Bible teaches that we are supposed to judge believers, um, despite what people want us to believe or what want you to believe. But we are supposed to judge believers' behavior because that's what we're called to do. I'm just here to encourage those who, you know, you're trying to be the best that you can be. You have um, the Holy Spirit that lives with you. Continue to pray. Continue to do exactly what it is. I know sometimes it may seem like, okay, how long? How long, do we have to just continue to just, feel like we're in this by ourselves? You're not. You're not. I'm talking about the people who don't really like to go out. I don't like crowds. I like to go to the restaurants. I like to go to the movies. I don't like secular music. I used to listen to it, but I don't like it anymore because I'm very careful what I feed my spirit. I don't watch scary movies. Um, I try to watch things that's good for me, you know. Um, I don't drink. I haven't had sex in 7 years. Everything we do is a choice, right? I haven't had alcohol in 4 years. I haven't had wine in like 3 years. I'm not boasting and bragging about that, um, because this is what I decide to do. But sometimes when you're around people and they don't understand, you know, the way that you're set up, me myself speaking, my consistency, my persistency, um, it can kind of be like I'm not gonna say what's the word I want to use. I feel kind of like it can be kind of lonely sometimes, but knowing that I'm not doing it in my strength. So I'm just encouraging you here today to re- submit wholeheartedly to everything about God, the Trinity, God's head. He's God in three persons, and He works how. Oh, okay, I'm just keeping on because I can clean that up. Um, whenever you have decided to like really go uh full throttle for anything in life, you're gonna get um some negative feedback or some positive feedback. Like I said, I see so much going on right now, and it's like that's not the gospel. You guys are you're disrespecting everything about the gospel. And I know my Father's not pleased, and we are supposed to reject every kind of evil and give no place to the enemy. But what I see now, I see that it's something different. What I'm seeing, I'm just here to encourage those who are really sincere in their faith, um, walking with obedience and denying sin. Stand away from sin, with the choices that we make, the choices that you make, um, to just continue to stand. Continue to stand. Um, God is we are winners. We are overcomers, And we don't, you don't hear that enough. The ones who are really, 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 really founded, holding on to the truth doctrine, continue to stand. You're not by yourself. It's not like you're in the twilight zone. You have people like you. I'm one of them. I'm just here to just encourage you, because I know right now it just seems like it's just everybody's just doing all kind of things, but we have to remember that God is humbling those who belong to the world. So I just thought I would just stop by and say, you know what? You're loved. We're not doing it in our own strength. We have authority to keep them at bay. Those who really understand everything about the gospel, then you know that he did not leave us empty-handed. We have all the tools we need to continue to finish this thing all the way to the end. And this is for you, my friend. Okay. So don't get discouraged when you see everybody just compromising. You don't compromise, because that's what we don't do. I know you see people that's okay. Well, you can't be Christian because you're not passive enough. Well, Jesus was never passive, and we have to stop lying, making it seem like he was. Remember, he challenged religious leaders. And this is what we're supposed to do today. We're supposed to judge believers' behaviors. You're supposed to walk in obedience. You're supposed to stay away from sin. So you can't keep saying that you're stumbling. You're stumbling because the Bible teaches us that if you continue to stumble, then you're not of Christ. You're doing something totally different, because it's no way that you can stumble when you have the Holy Spirit living in you. God is not about filthiness. God is not about to allow you to repeat the same things that you was doing that got you in bondage. That's a lie from the very pits of hell. And he's bonded when I speak, because he knows that I know the truth, and I will continue to uphold that truth in his face. And Jesus Christ has given me authority over all the enemy, and I can walk among snakes and scorpions and crush them. And I don't rejoice because evil spirits obey me, knowing that nothing will harm me. I rejoice because my name is registered in heaven, and the enemy will never be able to take it out. So this is how we're supposed to walk. You walk and you deny temptation. You walk and you run away from temptation. You walk in obedience. You tell the truth and you tell people. It's a certain way you do everything. Because remember, we are one with Christ. So of course it's going to be loving. Of course it's going to have a little bit of zeal and a little bit of fire. Because remember, God is a consuming fire. So no one could ever tell you that, okay, well, you're doing it too this way. You're doing it that. No. As long as I'm telling you the truth and my lifestyle match up with that truth, baby, you can't judge me. I'm able to judge you. My Father judged unbelievers, but believers are supposed to judge believers. And I'm going to say that again, because I always get, don't judge me. You can't judge me. No, you have it wrong. You need to go back and read the Bible, study the Bible, and you will know that that's why we're here, to tell the good news. But right now, everybody should know right from wrong. So we're no longer on milk. We need solid food now. What are your decision making? Are you really doing things that is conducive to your spiritual growth? And these are the things that you need to ask yourself. These are the things. And I do this for a living. So I can go to zero from 100 real quick because I'm passionate about the good news. Because when I was down and out, I didn't have anybody. When I was going through, I didn't have anybody. But then he told me that he was there all alone. And then he started revealing to me that he was there all alone. And then I'm confident that I'll never be alone. You know, so and this is why we don't follow men, or we don't be intimidated by men. We look for the praises of God. See how the enemy work? Because he know he can't come nowhere around me. So he's going to try to use my little nephew. But you know what? I'm just here to encourage you. You know, just stay. We have help. It's an impeccable